Part two, guys. Part two. We're rocking. Ho, ho, ho. How's everybody's day going right now? It's an absolutely filthy day in the market. We're seeing some crazy price action on a lot of different stocks. Looking absolutely beautiful. Rob DuPont, first post. This is awesome. Let's go part two. Welcome to the chat. Good to have you here. We're coming back for another round. I got a little bit of grub in me. We're ready to rip a little more here with AMC. I got back into NOKE. We're sitting real nice on BlackBerry. Double down on some of these stocks, and we are looking really good. Faisal BB rocketing. Heck yeah, I added to my position. I definitely 100% added to my position here. I'm going to pull up my overall positions and portfolio to here, and we will keep it like so. I'm gonna pull these charts down, that way you guys can see a little bit better. Can everybody see the screen okay? Let me know if you can see the screen fine. I hope that you can. What a crazy day in the market, huh? This is absolutely uncharted territory. This has never ever happened. This is by far the filthiest day I've ever had. Currently sitting up $22,000 on the day. Absolutely insane. We're riding real good on BB. I got back in the NOKE. Current dollar cost average on NOKE sitting at $6.80, 2,000 shares. We're in BB with a dollar cost average of 22.16, 485 shares. Sitting in AMC with a dollar cost average of 821, 2,100 shares. Rocketing to freaking space. Woohoo! Insane day. Crazy. Nico, do you plan doing educational videos teaching how to read indicators and chart patterns? I have been putting those out every single weekend. I try to put out at least one or two, and I will continue to do that. Mallory, yo, Trey, heck yeah, man. Or woman, I should say. It's an insane day. Let's go. Moose versus Bears and Bulls. AVGR, CBRP, it seems all buyers are distracted with AMC and GME. I'll be patient with the positions I have. You're not going to go wrong by doing that. Today is a buying opportunity. If you'd like a more conservative approach with the market, you're not going to go wrong by doing that. Welcome back. Thank you, Rob. I got in at 1160 on AMC. Already ready up. Sheesh. Up 30%. 30%. I'm so excited. I'm slurring my words. I swear I haven't been drinking. My boy. What is up, everybody? What is up, everybody? Absolutely insane day today. Just cracking. It's your boy, Don Baloney. You are crushing. Thank you. Appreciate it. Debating a BB buy right now. Thoughts? We did just get a pullback. I'm considering on adding to my position here to see if we test $30. We came very close. 28.77. I would likely take profits on BB, but we'll see. I feel the most convicted with AMC currently. We'll update as we go, but absolutely crushing it right now. This has been an insane day in the market. These kind of days are rare. This doesn't happen very often. What's the plan for NOKE? I'm watching for a retest on $9 with NOKE. So if we zoom out here, we can see that we're coming up very close to the retest of $9. We'll see if we can refresh this, that way we can get a better view. Change it to the 2-day, change back to the 1-day. So NOKE currently sitting at $7.52. Watching for the retest of $9.50. We had a nasty gap right there. It looks pretty crazy. Is Naked a good entry? What is the target for this week? I haven't looked at Naked yet recently. We'll change over to Naked. Can you guys see the charts okay? I know this is smaller, but this helps me out for sure. I can scan more things at once. Naked's just pulling back right now. Nothing bad. CTRM. Bullish flag. This is super bullish. If we get a break above this top trend line right here, it should be filthy. We're currently hugging the bottom trend line, but if you see a bounce and it starts another push, it should be a crazy run. Up 17% on the day. Looking beautiful. We're going to change this back over to NOKE. Watch the price action here. Pushing 769. Absolutely nuts. 770. AMC currently testing $19 again. Filthy. BB sitting at 27.08. Sitting up $23,000 on the day, almost 50K in the total account, and that's with an $11,000 negative on SNPW. Pretty crazy. AMC. I love AMC too. AMC, oh man, I love MVIS to death, but I love AMC a lot today. Now that we're killing this, woo! Woo! I have a Friday BB call. Do you think I should take profits now? You're never going to go wrong taking profits. It might continue to run, but we don't know for sure, right? Everything happening right now is very atypical of the market. It's going to be hard to predict. GME will hit 1,000. I would not be surprised in the least bit. Is it running? It's forming a pennant right now, so it's tightening down on price action. I wouldn't be surprised in the least bit to see it start squeezing and pushing soon. AMC's flying. Yes, it is. AMC is dirty. We're looking for a push over. We've got candle wicks at $19. Let me see if we can get this here. $19.25. Push over $19.25. I'll retest 20. Love these live videos. Heck yeah, that's what's up. Talk to me about the play for NOKE. I will do that, Justin. So my plan for NOKE is to watch for a retest of 950. If we see price rejection, I'm going to take profits and get out. Currently sitting up about 1,800 bucks, 13%. If we see price rejection, I'm not going to be mad at taking profits here. The one that I am going to be holding is AMC. AMC I will keep holding because I know what the intention is here, whereas NOKE and BB isn't as clear. So I will be 100% taking profits on both of these and reestablishing at a later point. CTRM, I did cover that, but CTRM is forming a bullish flag. Break above the top trend line is going to be disgusting. It'll be real filthy. All in on GME at 293. You're not looking bad. I don't recommend betting the farm on anything by any means, but if you're sitting good, you're sitting good. Price target on AMC. I would not be surprised in the least bit to see this close near that $25 that we saw in the pre-market. It's looking real nice right now. We're about to test 1925 again. Let's watch this. Let's zoom in, watch the price action. Coming very close. We got a couple different candle wicks here. If we don't push 1925, you'll probably see a bounce back down to 1755. Looks like there's a little bit of selling pressure, but we'll see how it plays out. Yeah, so we do have some selling pressure coming in right now. When do we take profit on AMC? You're never going to do bad taking profit. There is extreme risk involved by getting into these stocks. Anytime that you get into these, be willing to lose whatever you put in because this is extremely volatile. If you want to get out right now, this stock is up almost 300% on the day. Nobody's going to bag on you for getting out up 300%. What do you think about Zohm? Zohm is probably in a big buy zone right now. It probably got hammered. A lot of people took profits to get into these crazy plays. Currently trading at 90 cents. That's a good buy. Zohm is a 4 or 5 bagger by March, in my opinion. GameStop, AMC, BlackBerry, and Express. I haven't even looked at Express recently. Let's see how that's doing. Oh, yeah. Forming a nice, clean, bullish flag. That's getting ready to rocket for sure. Thank God you're back. Why is CTRM going high? People are trying to squeeze it. It's got a lot of short volume, and the Wall Street bets, they are trying to squeeze some of these stocks that have a lot of short volume. I can see them fine. I put the cast on my 60-inch TV. You know, you do you, man. I appreciate that, Rob. Wins profit on AMC. Whenever you want to get out, nobody's going to bag on you for that. It is up over almost 300% on the day, which is absolutely insane. It's completely dependent on you. I will continue to hold, but there's extreme risk involved if you do decide to do that. So just be cautious. Love how giddy my guy gets. It's exciting. I don't know how you couldn't be excited with a day like this. This is insane. Man, just crazy. It's been a crazy day for sure. What do we think about Zohm? Zohm is a good stock. Today's a good buying opportunity. If you want to get into Zohm right now, you're not going to do bad at all. Target for AMC, I would not be surprised to see this retest $25 today. So as we talked about, it did reject it off of 1925. We're likely to see a retest of 1755 now. We're going to be looking for a bounce, and if we see the bounce, we'll be forming a nice looking W formation, a double bottom, the George W. AVGR and or CRBP. We'll take a quick look at AVGR. AVGR, if we take a look at the 1 month chart quick, doing a little bit of correcting, not bad. Looks like pullback to 160. Hey, Jerry Tan, thank you for the $10. I really do appreciate that. You don't have to do that. You know what it is, though? Every time people donate, I got to take a little pull. So we're going to break out the Woodford Reserve. Looking good. Anyways, AVGR is just doing some retracing. We're looking for a bounce off of a $1.60, and it does look like we got that. So, not looking bad. We'll come over to TTOO. Also a good stock. Good buying opportunity. Retraced a little below the 61%. I know that because I looked at this earlier. But now's a good buying opportunity. I think TTOO will be a good stock in the future. We're going to change it back to NOKE and just keep up with everything here. So, AMC is looking good. I like these really long wicks. I don't know why this is happening. It seems like a little bit of market manipulation, but it's holding up very, very well. I think we're going to see it bounce, but we'll see what happens. BB is looking like it is getting ready to do a double bottom, which I call the George W. George W for win, and it looks very good right now. We're going to change NOKE over back to the 1-day chart really quick. Just watch everything here. Currently sitting at 762. Portfolio looking at $47,000, up $21,000. What do I think about ARO to take off? Let me take a quick peek. It looks like there was a double price rejection. It looks kind of dirty. We saw head and shoulders here, head, two shoulders, neckline, broke down, came back up, retested. It looks like it's going to bleed a little bit. I'd expect to push back down to $7, and it is doing that right now. Hit that like button. What Spencer said. I appreciate that. What do I think of IDEX? IDEX is a good buy and hold stock. Set it and forget it. This stock is going to double, triple, quadruple. Oh! It's going dirty today. Dang. I wouldn't recommend buying it now, but it is running crazy. If you want to buy in today for a quick flip, look for a pullback to this 38 to 50% retracement, 407 to 419. All right, we're going to come back to NOKE. The reason I want to do this live stream is so that we can all keep track of AMC, give you my real-time thoughts on the price action that's happening. BB taking profits close to $30. I'm thinking so. I'm sitting up pretty decent on BB, up $2,000, 20%. I would not mind getting out at that point and taking some profits. I mean, we've had a crazy day. We can't get too greedy here. As soon as we see some price rejection, I will probably cut it and move on. Chilled Grooves, man, thank you so much for the $10 donation. It's your boy, Don Baloney from the Discord. You make me money. Love you, brother. Hey, I love you too, man. I appreciate that so much. You guys don't have to donate, but it is very highly appreciated. Thank you so much. I hope you guys are all crushing today. It has been an insane day in the market. I know that the regular plays, like I know Anu for me is down 14%. MVIS is down a little bit. SNPW is down a lot. CLWD is down. But these crazy plays where the money's moving right now, as long as you are mitigating risk and not investing money you're not willing to lose, they are running right now. So just be careful. Be careful. There is risk involved. I don't want you guys to get into this and be a bag holder because you got caught chasing. So I just want to always say that as a disclosure. Be willing to lose whatever you put into this. Nokia is running. It is very smooth movement too. I'm looking for a retest of 975. I think that's pretty likely the way this is going. AMC hold overnight. I'm planning on it. Naked. I know Naked had a crazy run up today, but I don't know what it's doing now. It looks like it's coming up for another retest of 95 cents. Retraced from the base here. Held up pretty well at this 50% retracement. So I do like to see that. That looks very, very clean. I appreciate everybody watching. If you can, drop a like. It really does help support the channel. I do appreciate that. Oh, shoot. You know what? Don Baloney, I don't think I took a poll for you. Anytime people donate, I got to take a poll. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, but Naked looks good. It's bouncing right now. Watch for a retest of 95 cents. That's my take. I'm going to come back to NOKE here. Still running. 754. Critical level is going to be coming up here pretty soon, I think. We've got a gap of price action here between $7.54 and then again at 773. So I anticipate if we push through 773, which we see a little bit of price rejection at, that you're likely going to see some pretty hard and violent movement up towards that $8-9 range. But we'll see what happens. Of course, like I said, there is risk involved, so be very cautious getting into these plays. AMC and BB and NOKE are simply short-term squeezes for more money into GameStop. Don't sleep, guys. Buy GME. Oh, man. GME is so filthy. It's so filthy. I can't believe what this is doing, honestly. It's holding up really well. That's what's surprising. I can't believe that. I don't plan on holding BB or NOKE for very long. AMC, I do think I will end up holding overnight. I am up over 100% on that. So the risk for me is low. The reward is high. NOKE will decide. I want to see the price action at the end of the day. I can trade in the extended hours, so if I see something I don't like, I'll take profits. But NOKE for me is just going to be a quick money grab to add to my portfolio. AMC, load the spring. Killer Monkey. You know your stuff. Killer Monkey for the win. I bought 75 shares, AMC at $13.30. Should I sell or hold tomorrow? It depends on what you want to do. If you're comfortable taking profits, don't be mad at taking profits, right? You can't ever be mad at taking profits. I do think it's going to continue to run, but there's extreme risk if you are not up a large amount of money, because this is extremely volatile. If we look at the overall chart on the day, just zoom out quick. This has had a lot of swings. We opened the day at $21, went all the way down to $11. So pretty gnarly rips in here. So just be cautious. There is risk involved. I don't want you guys to get stuck holding the bag. I'm not going to be mad at you whatsoever if you decide to take profits. Would EXPR go in and run up more? I'm not going to get in a position in EXPR. I'm pretty well extended in all my plays. I want to be able to just track what I'm in right now. But EXPR does look like it may be breaking down below this bullish flag right now. We have, if we drop the trend line, the bottom of this right here, it does look like it broke that. So it might bleed a little bit. Let's draw a retracement and just get an idea of what we might see. Change this to white. Yeah, so you're likely going to see a retracement to 902 if it does not pull back here immediately. Sundial? I heard Sundial was running. Man, up 10%. I'm guessing this has something to do with WSB. I'm going to be honest. I don't think it's running out of nowhere. If I had to guess, because we got a huge pump in volume right here. So I'm guessing this is going to be one of those short-term get in and out plays, make some quick money. We'll come back over to NOKE. Did I sell Bio? I did sell Bio. I will be getting back into that eventually. I'm taking advantage of this super crazy volatile market. I kept my ANUV, MVIS, CLWD, and BB for me is a midterm play, but I will likely take profits and get back in when everything settles down. Thoughts on ANUV? I love ANUV. They've got an intent key feature, which I think has extreme potential in the future. It should be a big game player. It's pulling back right now, so if you're looking to get a position, it's down 15%. This is a good opportunity to make some cash. JAGX, I love JAGX. They have a lot of potential. They're pulling back today. Like I said, most of the market, I think people are taking money out of their positions in order to get into these crazy plays. But this is a buying opportunity if you're looking to improve your position. This isn't going to last forever. This crazy day, this is very abnormal. This won't last forever. So JAGX is a good play to get back into in the future. Genus? Genus is very up and down, but it's rocking right now. Up 43%. Dang. Looks like it's doing some retracing, so we're going to watch for a pullback. Adjust the bottom here. Looks like it might see a bounce at 241. We do have some green volume that's stepping in, but it's going to depend very highly on whether we see a bounce or not. So if we see a bounce, you might consider getting a position, but 227 is a 50% retracement, and that it does look like it might bounce, but we haven't seen for sure yet. We do see a candle wick under here and buyer step back in, so I think you're likely going to see a bounce here. That'd be a pretty solid entry point, but risk mitigation, in and out, in and out, in and out. I can't urge that enough. I feel bad for keeping Bio now. I thought the webinar tomorrow would have pushed it up today. It normally would have. This stuff is altering the market. And as weird as that is to say, it is the truth. The market is doing some crazy things that it normally would not do. So just keep that in the back of your mind. Oh, thank you, Savitan. I appreciate the donation. That means a lot, man. As I said before, you guys make a call, I take a shot, so keep it light. I want to keep cognizant. GME under 300 now. It looks like all these crazy plays are starting to pull back a little bit. Yeah, 307. It did see a little bounce, so that's a nice level of support. It's going to depend on what we see here, but it does look like some of these WSB plays are starting to pull back a little bit. I'm not stressed yet. Currently sitting at 718 on Nokia. Who has a position in any of these stocks? How's everybody doing? Oh man, Brett Hayes, we gotta read this. After me and my big mouth made my wife mad with my comment about you making me more money than you, I had to promise her Botox and Nuvo. I couldn't need a Nuvo. That's funny. An AMC to fly. Hey man, well, whatever you gotta do. As long as you're making cash, I'm happy for you. Sup? Welcome, Jay Crazy. No problem investing Nuvo. I appreciate that. Your thoughts about BNGO? Great play. I think it has potential to touch $20 in the near future. Not within the next week or anything, but this is a good buying opportunity. It's pulling back. I made a video talking about bingo, and I said, if you see this pull back to the low 10s, that's a buying opportunity, and it is presenting itself today. So that is my thoughts on BNGO. Besides WSB influence, what do you think of BB in the next few months? I actually love BB. I think it is a great opportunity for a midterm hold, and maybe even a long-term hold. They're getting into the autonomous driving game by introducing some new technology, and I think it's got a lot of potential to be a big disruptor in the future. So I think, I'll probably likely take profits if we see a peak out and some price rejection. We haven't seen that yet. It's a healthy pullback right now. It does look like we're seeing some pushback up, but I'll likely take profits and get back in when everything settles down. I'm going to scroll to the bottom just to keep up with everybody. $450 share AMC. Oh, man. That'd be nuts. Good for you, Juan. No. I won't be drunk. I promise you. Em, you're funny. Moose versus Bears and Bulls. Staying out of this billionaire pissing contest. I get it, man. I understand. There's a lot of risk here, and I don't blame anybody for not getting into this. Like I said, if you want to get into these plays, you need to recognize that you have the risk of losing it all. And unless you're up a huge lump sum of money, I recommend getting in and out because there is extreme risk involved with getting into these plays. So just keep that in the back of your mind. I will be watching these closely, and if I see any sort of price rejection where I feel like I'm going to lose out on my profits, I'm getting out. I am a bot. Thank you, man. I appreciate the $5. That's sick. Okay, so we're hitting 30 on AMC or what? We'll see. I mean, a lot of the price action on AMC has happened in the pre-market or after hours. If you look at the last 5 days, pre-market, after hours, pushing. It's just insane. A lot of steam. So I am going to continue to hold my position. I'm up 120%. So there's not a lot of risk for me if I do decide to hold. It's completely up to you. There's no shame whatsoever in taking profits. Eventually we will have to take profits, right? This can't last forever. After hours will be nuts. I do plan on holding AMC in the after hours. I'm with you for sure. Fed talking now. Hope he doesn't bone us. Oh man. Yeah, we'll see what happens. You're an MVIS at 400% profit, Carlos? That's disgusting. That's filthy. Good for you, man. MVIS had a nice little push today, up to 840. I'm honestly surprised they're not pushing this because it is a pretty heavily shorted stock, and I know that's what they're focusing on right now, but that's not the end of the world. We take it for what it is. I appreciate everybody watching today. I hope everyone's making some good money. NOKE is coming down. 691. So we're going to watch the price action here for a sec. AMC is going to gamma squeeze Friday and Monday. That'd be nuts. In AMC since 212. That is an insane dollar cost average, man. I'm happy for you. That's insane. NOKE dropping. Are we okay? It's doing a pullback. It's part of the market. We are still stair stepping, right? So if we look at the overall trend here, it's going up. We see touch point, touch point, touch point, and that is good. So as long as we keep in this upward moving channel, I think we'll be okay. It is doing just a little bit of correcting right now, but that's not the end of the world. I'm not stressed too much yet. We are setting higher lows and higher highs, so as long as we keep on this upward movement, I'll feel pretty good about it. Had 8,000 shares of AMC yesterday, sold it. Buddy had 4,000, cashed out today, 57K. Woo-hoo-hoo! Brandon, that's insane. I can't believe that. Good for him. That's insane. You can't be mad about that whatsoever. All right. TRX went insane today. I haven't checked it out. TIRX. Why is it not showing me anything? Change this to the 2-day. 18 bucks up to 50? You can't be mad about a 1,150% increase. What the heck? That's insane. Good stuff. All right, so NOKE is back up to 710 now. It had a nice bounce, so that is reassuring. We're looking good there. I do want to try and keep this mostly focused on the plays that are popping right now. I do like giving feedback on everybody's stocks, but the purpose of this live stream is to talk about all the different stocks that are hitting right now. I am a bot. Thank you again, my friend. Oh man, you guys don't have to donate, but it really is appreciated. I'll pour one back for you. Once I sell AMC, going back big on MVIS. Heck yeah, man. Me too. What other long-term stock do you recommend? Now, this one doesn't have quite as much proven success, but I do think NOKE is going to be a great player in the industry, and FRSX is going to be another big player. Currently, a pretty bearish day. Like I said, I think a lot of people are pulling profits from stocks in order to get into these really hot plays, but I think FRSX and MVIS have potential to 5 to 10x in the next year. And you guys know me, if you watch the channel, I am very conservative with my estimates, and I think that is 100% possible. Jonathan, I am not currently holding Zohm. So what happened is, I do plan on getting back into this. I want to say that right now as a disclosure. I got out of Zohm because I got absolutely murdered in SNPW. So what happened is I was day trading the stock yesterday. I got in for 2 trades, made about $1,800 or so. I opened a 3rd trade and I got a phone call regarding some personal family business. And I'm not going to disclose that just for the privacy of my family. But I ended up having to... I didn't realize that I had a trade open, and I came back an hour later, just completely emotional. That wasn't on my mind. I was thinking about my family, and I came back and saw that I was down, $8,000, and today it's just been bleeding more. And I'm not going to sell it for $11,000 loss. There's just no way. So that's why I got out of Zohm, to dollar cost average down to improve my position in SNPW. We'll see what ends up happening, but I do plan on getting back in Zohm. William Taylor, thank you so much for the $10. That really does mean a lot to me, man. I appreciate that a lot. Your knowledge and advice has been invaluable since I've joined the Patreon. I am so glad to have you there. It's honestly a ton of fun. Everybody there's making a crap ton of money. There's some people today that I had a guy message me, and his name was Tyler, and he showed me that he made 400% in the last month, which is absolutely filthy. So I'm glad you're a part of the crew, my friend. I pulled my BlackBerry this morning. Oh man, you can never know. You can never know. If we look at I'm going to pull up the Discord really quick, and then I'm going to show you the most talked about stocks currently on all Discords. So if you pull up Pop, this will show us the most talked about stocks currently across all Discords. And I'll let that load and we'll come back. I'm assuming there's a little bit of a lag right now happening just because of all this crazy action that's happening. But I anticipate that NOKE, BB, AMC, and GME are all top of the list. So absolutely nuts. What about EXPR? EXPR, we checked this out a little bit ago, and it did have a bounce. So I projected it would bounce off of 902. We did see that happen. Currently trading at 980. It looks like it just broke out of this pennant formation. So we're looking to come back up and see another rip. It doesn't look bad right now. I don't have a position. They're up over 223%, which is absolutely nuts. This is, somebody commented it earlier, but these plays that are ripping right now is an opportunity for people to make money to really get after GME, GameStop. So I think that's what's happening with EXPR. It's pretty crazy. Come back to NOKE. Nokia, man, just filthy. Pretty crazy stuff. Oh, Brett Hayes, thank you so much. I appreciate the $5, my friend. I'm stuck behind the 8 ball. Only 1 day trade left. Help me out, Lieutenant Trey. When is AMC going to peak? WWTD. What would Trey do? Okay. There's a lot of risk in holding AMC. If you want to lock in profits, if you're up a lot of money, Brett, I recommend you take profits because holding overnight, this is going to be extremely, extremely volatile. I do think we're going to see a push in the after hours, but just be careful. And the nice thing too, keep this in mind, is if you hold this overnight and you hold into tomorrow, you save your day trade, right? But I'm not going to condone you and say, hey, I told you to hold your shares and then you lose it all, right? So if you want to take profits right now, you're up a crap ton of money, there's absolutely no shame in that. I would not be mad whatsoever if you decide to take profits. So that's my 2 cents. I think it has potential to retest $25 and then maybe push 30 here in the after hours, but we will see what ends up happening. I'll update you. NBY. Moose, that's cool that your YouTube channel's rocking. I appreciate you you doing that. I've checked out a couple of your videos and it's been fun to watch. So it's doing a little bit of bleeding right now, down 6%. Today would be a good day to buy. I don't know a lot about the company, but it's a pharmaceutical company, and that sector is extremely hot right now. A lot of money's pumping into the pharmaceuticals. So I don't mind NBY. Good buy day. Join the Patreon today. Welcome. Should I keep my 100 in Vine or take my loss and put more into AMC? Vine is a good play. I don't think you should take a loss in Vine. I think if anything, you should dollar cost average down. I think that in a couple of weeks, maybe a week, 2 weeks, you're going to see a really solid amount of potential there. So I would hold. Man, SNPW is just crushing right now. It's not doing good at all. Ah, painful. BB is starting to make a good comeback. Nice bounce. Looks like we're breaking out of this downward channel, which is good. Heck yeah. All right. Yeah, no problem, Brad. I'm glad I could help. What do you think about Ocugen? Waiting FDA approval. OCGN is going to be a stock that has a lot of upside if that FDA approval does happen. I mean, like double, 3 times, 4 times potential in a day. It'd be a quick in and out kind of play, but there's definitely opportunity to make money there. I actually brought this stock to other people's attention sometime in the last month. It would have been about here. I said, hey, they got approved for, COVID vaccine in India, second most populous country in the world. Saw this huge rip up to $4. I think some people cashed out and we're looking pretty good. So, very solid play. Come back to NOKE. Did Nokia halt? I'm not entirely sure. It doesn't look like it. It looks like it's still moving. Changes to the 1 minute. Zoom in. Yeah, it's riding on a really nice upward channel right now. You can sell off in the after hours, Bo. That's a good question. As long as your brokerage account allows you to do so, you can do that. Fidelity does let me sell in the after hours, but it's totally dependent on your brokerage. Link to the Discord. Good question. I will drop a link to the Discord right now. I'll log into my Patreon and drop that and pin it in the comments bar. Patreon. Come back here. So I'll pin this at the top, and if anybody wants to get in, and I will pin this, and if anybody would like to join the Patreon, that is where the Discord is at. It is $5 a month, not needed whatsoever, but if you are interested, it is there for you to do. Message pinned. All right. What was your approach on making videos? Scripting is too time consuming. I actually don't script at all. I just roll with it. I see, I know things that I want to talk about, and I try to be as informal as possible because I feel like there's a lot of YouTubers out there that try to make things as perfect as they possibly can. That's just not my approach. I like to just go with it and let my personality come into things. So if scripting is your thing, then go with it. But I don't personally script. I create my videos, and I got things that I know I want to talk about, and that's about it. Most of the market just dipped, not AMC. Yeah, AMC's looking pretty solid right now. They're not looking bad. NOKE is dipping a little bit, though. We're looking for a hold here. It might break below this downward channel. So we want to see that hold. That is going to be a big game changer. I have an AMC $5 call option that expires this Friday. Should I exercise it or just take in profits? I also currently have 35 shares of AMC. I don't think you're going to do bad whatsoever in taking profits on AMC right now. And keep in mind, you can't exercise an option during the extended hours. So we might see this run up a little bit. Maybe you can watch this if you see some price rejection at one point. Take your profits on the option. I don't think you're going to do bad whatsoever. I mean, you're up a lot on a $5 option, so you're looking pretty good. What is the worst case scenario, best case scenario for AMC? Well, worst case scenario, this dumps back all the way down to $4 or $5 and you get stuck with a lot of bag holders. That's worst case scenario. Best case scenario, this gets squeezed, and that's what we're looking for. That's why this stock has been targeted, because we know there's a huge amount of short volume coming into AMC. So there are big institutions that are betting against that this grows. People think it is going to go down. And I think that's why we see this run a lot in the after hours, because these institutions aren't shorting the stock during the after hours. I can't tell for sure. We can only speculate, but that is what I think. And I'm going to continue to hold. I mean, I'm up over 120% right now. I did average up as well, up to $8.21. I'm currently up a pretty decent chunk of change. It's been a pretty good day. Trey, have you heard about TD Ameritrade restricting GME trades? I did hear that, and that sounds super unfair. I'm not gonna lie. I don't understand completely why they did it, but I know they did, and I know there's some people out there that might be in a little bit of trouble because of that. So that really sucks to see. Milo, thank you for the $5. Thanks for what you do, brother. Do you think you can check out long term for ADXS? You called it earlier, and I think it looks good. I will look at ADXS. I don't know a lot about the company, but I will look at the charts and tell you what they look like. So right now, this is a good buy zone. RSI, macroscopically speaking, RSI is trading a little below neutral. It's making a good comeback right now. Volume lower than we've seen in the past, but it's on a good growth trajectory. A Davix Incorporated. So if we come over here and we just draw a quick circle, we do see the crossover between the 15 VOM and 200 EMA, which is a bullish indicator. I do like to see that. A good entry point. I think a good entry point is now. This didn't retrace very well, and if you believe in the company long term, I think it's got some good potential. Like I said, though, I don't know a lot about the company, but the charts, you know, it's bearish right now, but it is making a good push in the upward direction. We are kind of, we have a little bit of an inverse head and shoulders here. So head, shoulder, shoulder. It does look like we're setting a new higher low. I'll retrace this mini run up, and we'll see what we're looking at for a pullback. So we did pull back a little bit below the 61% retracement, but we'll see what happens. It looks like a good buying opportunity if you're going to hold long term. AMC is running. Oh, I better look at this. I better look at this. Ooh, that's dirty. That's so dirty. Today is the craziest day in the market I've ever seen in my entire life. Absolutely insane. Let's come back to the Discord and see what the most popular stocks are. Most popular stocks currently: AMC at number 1, BB at number 2, Nokia at number 3. I have a position in all 3 of those stocks. Feeling very good about that. AMC looks like it's about to do some dirty running. Let's take a look at the one-day chart and look at some significant levels. We do see that we have a level of resistance right here at $19.53. Currently approaching that. What we're going to be watching for is a push over $19.53. And then beyond that, all the price action remaining is in the after hours. And it's a big stretch difference. The next level of resistance we're looking at is $23.43. That would be a very, very big difference between these current price valuations. So that looks very good right now. I'm excited. I'm excited for sure. To say the least, very excited. Looking good. Do you think BB will squeeze? I don't know what the short interest is like on BlackBerry right now. We can come over to the Discord and I'll type in short BB. And this should give us an idea of how many outstanding shares are being shorted at the moment. It does take a second for this to load, but once it does, I will show you. Oh, we have it right here. 7.13% short float. Overall float, not very low. So the demand isn't super crazy, but this is having a lot of volume. It's getting pumped pretty hard. I think that BB has some really solid potential, and people are talking about it right now. I think this is being targeted. BB, NOKE, and AMC, I think, are all the big runners. But be cautious. I'll say this over and over and over again. There's a lot of risk getting into these plays. You could potentially lose the money that you put into this, so don't invest money you're not willing to lose. If you could drop a like, it really does help the channel out. I do appreciate it so much, just so you know. Come on, NOKE. Catch up to AMC. NOKE is dipping a little bit. Down a little bit right now, $270. But AMC is ripping. BlackBerry looks pretty good. We're going to look for a bounce. So let's zoom in on NOKE really quick. We do have a level of support sitting right around here at $6. And if we zoom in really quick, $6.44. Looks like we may stop running down here. 672, 73. We'll keep an eye on it. But we do have that fallback if we need it. It's trying really hard. It's trying really hard to run. Can I see the short float on AMC? It's 63%. I know that off the top of my head. I checked it out. It's looking very good. Buchia says your voice is a gift of God. No. Oh, man. That's nuts. Is attacking shorts the overall market trend right now? I've got nothing against shorts. I've got nothing against you shorting the market. It's a way to make money, right? But longing the market is also a way to make money. It's just the way that things are rolling right now. I try to trade with the grain instead of against it. And typically if a stock is going up, I try to long the stock because that's the macroscopic trend. When we see a very red market in the future, I will transition into shorting stocks. But for the time being, things are looking pretty green, and I'm going to roll with a green market. So that's my personal take. Check Express. It's winding up. It's good to see that we saw a double bottom here. That's usually a bullish indicator, but we're struggling to push through this level of resistance right now. So we're going to watch for a push over $10, and that should be a pretty good day. Mia Khalifa is rocking with NOKE. What? That's interesting. Dang. Pringle Bus says, I'm up 40% on BB. You think it's smart to keep overnight and sell market open tomorrow? It's totally up to your risk management, right? So if you feel comfortable holding a stock when it is when it's up that much and you think it'll continue to run, that's totally fine. But I personally think that BB is more of a get in and get out kind of play. I will likely lock in profits if we see a retest of $28 and it bounces again. But I could miss out on profits. It's tough to say. We don't know what the market's going to do. All we can do is speculate. So it's all up to when you want to take profits. Anyone in the chat or Trey able to recommend a stockbroker platform available in Europe? I actually do not know. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I just use Fidelity. I am from the States, so that's not something that I pay a super close amount of attention to. Does anybody else have an answer for him? Because I definitely don't know. I'm going to be honest. Will I stay live for after hours? I would like to get some dinner. I probably will not. I'll try and do live for at least an hour to an hour and a half. I wanted to get you guys this action while we were rocking with AMC because it does look pretty filthy. They are starting to slow down a little bit. We're seeing some consolidation, but that's not the end of the world. I'm very happy with consolidation because consolidation is typically getting ready for the next leg up. Jonathan Lyon said, found your channel today. I got into AMC yesterday at the $4 mark. Put another $100 in today to bring my average to 6 with 50 shares. Small time, but can't wait to see the profit in the AM. Thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate you being a part of the channel. It's absolutely awesome. I'm very, very grateful for everybody that takes the time to watch my videos, and I absolutely mean that. When I started this channel back in mid-December of December of 2020, I did not anticipate any of this. I thought, you know, maybe if I do this for a year, I could hit 1,000 subs. And here we are, just over a month later, and we're almost at 15,000, which is absolutely insane. The support you guys have given me is incredible. That's all that I can say. I really do appreciate everybody. All right. Green Thumb says, I could really use opinions on selling GameStop. I'm so new to all of this. Well, if you're pretty new to trading, man, GameStop is a very risky play. I think you're going to be extremely happy walking away from GameStop with profits. So just because you're a beginner and I want you to walk away with money, I would recommend taking profits on GameStop. It's a very volatile stock. And the last thing that I want to happen to you is for you to be bought in and then it rips down $100 to $150 and you're caught holding the bag. I'd much rather you secure profits and walk away a happy guy. That's just me personally. Check naked with a dab. I love that. That's cool. Oh, it's running. It went off again. That's sick. Naked's doing, oh my God. That's so insane. Can you imagine being the CEOs of these companies right now? What are they thinking? What are they thinking? Like, that's cool. My stock just quadrupled today. Direct offerings coming up the wazoo soon. Absolutely insane. Naked looks good. I used to have a position in Naked, but I got out of it. What's up with Bingo? Oh, Bile? I'll cover Bile first. Bile is going to be fine. This is a midterm play. They're bleeding a little bit right now just because the rest of the market is going absolutely insane. So don't stress too much. I do think it'll come back. Come back to NOKE. Just keep an eye on this. Currently sitting at 690. Want to zoom in. See the price action here? Little bit of consolidation. Buying power. 681. BB's holding up really well, and so is AMC. I like that a lot. Nokia, I'm not enjoying the price action a ton yet. We'll see what ends up happening. I'm not stressing too much yet. I covered Bile just a second ago, but I'll look at TTOO. TTOO is presenting you with a buying opportunity. I think this company has a lot of potential to do some good things in the future, and it's currently retracing to the 61% retracement line. So if you're looking for an opportunity to get in, it's probably right about now. 228 is a great buying opportunity. I like that a lot. All right. Buy a lot of AMC now, and tomorrow make 100%. That'd be pretty crazy. If it continues its run, I wouldn't be surprised, but it's got to end eventually, right? Oh, man. We're just living in some crazy times. I can't believe this is happening. I've never, ever, ever, ever seen this kind of thing in the market in my entire life. It's pretty wild stuff. And we're having a good day, even though S&PW is absolutely killing me, and the rest of my plays aren't doing very well either. I wonder how Fuel Cell's doing today. I saw that they were up earlier in the day. Yeah, they're still moving pretty good. Capped out at 24 bucks. Looks pretty smooth. NOKE sitting at 674. 42% on the day. Zome. I am not still holding Zome, but I will get back into Zome in the future. I got out of Zome because I needed the dollar cost average down on SNPW. So I talked about this earlier in the live stream, but I had a trading mishap. I got a phone call that I had to address, and I had an open trade that I didn't realize, and it came back down a very large sum of money. So I'm currently a bag holder, and I'm going to be waiting until that recovers. People said GME would stop at $30. Just saying. I didn't think it would run like this either, man. I'm going to be completely honest. AMC is looking good. BB is looking good as well. We currently have a squeezing of price action, so this could be a predictor of upcoming movement. Right now, it's just cooling off a little bit. Market's a little bit tired. That's not a bad thing, though. AMC is doing the same thing. My Fidelity logged me out. I'll get it back going. I don't know why it does this, but sometimes my Fidelity Active Trader Pro will log me out if I've been on the computer too long. But we'll get it rocking. This shouldn't take too long. All right, so we'll pull this back over. Layouts. I'm gonna have to set that all up again, but this shouldn't take too long. Change it back. All right, so we'll set up NOKE. AMC's good. BB. Pull these up. Make it a little easier to see for everybody. Alrighty. Pull this down. And then AMC. Hope everybody can see this okay. I try to make it as clear as possible. I know that's not as easy to see if I've got full screen. I know it's easier that way, but that's how we're looking right now. So I'm gonna change this back over to the 1-day chart, change it to the 1 minute. Currently having a nice bounce on NOKE. That's good. 687, 689, 687. Looks like this could be the beginning of a head and shoulders pattern though. So if we see a rejection here, I'm gonna take profits. Rejection at 735, I'm gonna take profits. I'm going to put another couple shares in the NOKE. And if we see a price rejection, I'm going to take profits. I'm going to rock with, how many shares of NOKE do I have? We'll do 200. Order type, market, preview. Hey, no problem, TS. I'm glad you made some money. What happens to my MVIS? Oh, man. It was one of those situations where... So, I looked to get into Bio, and I wanted a quick in and out play, right? And Bio didn't end up doing what we thought it would do, and MVIS ran up the exact same day. So I planned on taking my profits from Bio and putting it right back into MVIS, right? But it just didn't end up happening. So, that's the situation. I'm going to place this trade in at 695. Dollar cost averaged up a little bit. I'm going to look for a bounce off of 738. That is the end goal here. New dollar cost average is adjusting. We will show that as it comes. Change this over here. Up $2,230, 21% on BB. Up 124%, $21,000 on AMC. I'm pumped about AMC because we brought this up to the channel about 4 days ago before all this hype happened. So we were able to get into this way before. And NOVE, I know this has been brought up a couple of times. And NOVE is a good stock. It's a buying opportunity right now. So if you get into a NOVE, I think you're going to have a lot of opportunity in the future. I really like their intent key feature, which is really targeting on advertisements. Carlos, to answer your question, I think a NOVE is still a hold. If you want to take profits and get back in when it drops some more, if it does end up doing that, that's not a bad thing. But I still have my position in a NOVE, and I know that I'm down 17% on the day, but I do think it still has a lot of potential. So Vanguard is in this stock, and honestly, right now, all it's doing is some retracement, right? It ran up a lot, and we haven't really seen a pullback yet. And this pullback is happening now. So we got a nice bounce off of this 61.8% retracement. I think that's going to be the basement. So if you're looking to add to your position, this is probably the place to do it at $135. That's my personal opinion. AMC, currently trading at $18.19. Oh, man. It is running right now. Absolutely insane. What a crazy day. This kind of stuff is so rare. You just don't get this happening very often. NOKE looks pretty good right now, by the way. We've got a nice wide range candle bar followed by a doji, red bar. This looks like a 4-bar play. It should break here. If you see a push above 695, I think it'll start running. Let's see what ends up happening. I missed a sell opportunity for Bile. Should I hold, or is it better to take profits now while I can still make profit? Bile will run up again. I think people just took profits, like I said earlier, because the market's absolutely insane right now, and people are trying to capitalize on the crazy, crazy gains that are happening in different various sectors, such as BB, NOKE, Naked, CTRM, AMC. I think people are just trying to take advantage of that, but Bile is what it is. I do think it's got a lot of opportunity still here in the future. So I would continue to hold personally. I will be reestablishing my position in Bile when all this settles down. I plan on reestablishing in Bile, in MVIS, likely CTRM if it pulls back, which will probably happen, but those 3 plays for sure, and then probably FRSX. NOKE almost reaching 1 billion in volume. Yeah, NOKE is going insane right now. I think people are shorting the stock. I don't know why anyone would be taking profits at this level, especially, I mean, I suppose I shouldn't say that. It just looks to me like we're seeing some shorting happening. My thoughts on Moderna. I don't know what Moderna is. I'm going to be completely honest with you. If you drop the ticker, I'll check it out. CTRM. Woo! That's a dirty gap up. Look at that. Testing 48 cents again. Man, that looks filthy. That looks really, really good. Volume's picking up again, too. I wouldn't be surprised to see CTRM run. Right now, BB, tightening up on price action. We're seeing a funneling. This is typically a bullish indicator, especially when we're in bullish territory like this. I like this a lot. I expect a pretty hard move, either up or down in the future here. NOKE. We're going to change back to NOKE quick. Just see how this is looking. Currently sitting at 684. This is one that I want to watch pretty closely, because I'm pretty even Steven on this stock right now. Ticker is mRNA. I'll change it over there. mRNA up 3%. It's coming back right now. A little bit of a pullback. Not a bad thing. Looking for a day entry. You're looking at about $155 is my guess, unless we see a bounce here. I'm going to check out the 1-month chart really fast. Yeah, it's pretty clean stair stepping. I think you're going to do fine. I would, it's still up on the day. It looks pretty good. Changes back to the 1-day chart. NOKE is popping down a little bit right now. Currently down 1%. Just hopped in. What price should I buy more AMC? Well, be careful buying. That's the first thing I want to say. There's extreme risk involved. But if we do look at the retracement from the base of the run-up, macroscopically speaking, you're looking at a pullback, which would give you an entry point around the 61.8%. We see a pretty nice hold, and that would be $15.41. We have had dips lower than that, though. It did touch down at 11 and also down at about 13. So just keep that in the back of your mind. Whoo! What a crazy day. Sandollar, welcome back, brother. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate that. Thank you for the $5. As always, a donation I will match with a nice pull. I appreciate that. AMC is going to Halo. Oh, yeah. AMC looks so dirty right now. This stock is going absolutely insane. I'm going to change this back to the 1-minute chart. Looking good. It's getting ready. I'm telling you, if we see a push over $19, it's going to be pretty violent. I'll tell you that right now. Naked is cray-cray. Is Naked still going nuts? Oh! Whoa, my God! Oh! Can you imagine? What is happening? That is insane. That's so nuts. Naked is going crazy because of WSB. That's the only thing that I can think of, to be completely honest. That's my take anyways. I don't know for sure, but that's what I think. Thoughts on NVIS? NVIS is a great long-term hold. I would continue to hold NVIS because they are in buyout talks. There's rumors of them being bought out by companies like Microsoft, Tesla, Apple, Ford. And if that does come to fruition, you're likely to see a very, very nice paycheck once that happens. You'll receive about $7 per share per $1 billion in acquisition. So if there is a $10 billion acquisition, you receive $70 per share, which is absolutely insane. Is Naked still running? $1.35? Jeez. It looks like it was halted. That is so crazy. I'd like for NOKE to make a little comeback here. 675. AMC is doing a little bit of a retest here on a support level as well. We're going to look for a bounce. I anticipate that AMC is going to have the most price action in the after hours, as that is when we see this thing really, really do some running. BB broke below this pennant here. What are your thoughts on Vine? Took a shot of some bullet bourbon. Oh, money. I love that. Doing well off of some of your picks. I'm glad you're making money, my friend. I love Vine. I actually have a video out on them, and that describes them in better detail. But they do have a lot of potential. I think to 2 or 3x at the very least. The charts look pretty good. Today would have been a perfect buying opportunity. I think they just recently had a direct offering, if I remember correctly. Nice little pullback from this all-time high. Vine should be a good company. I like them a lot. NOKE, come back here. I'm just trying to keep an eye on these trades, guys. I will try to get to your requests as much as I can, but I do have some pretty hefty skin in the game right now. So I want to watch these plays to make sure I'm not getting screwed. Looks like NOKE is having a bounce. That was a wide range bar. We're going to see if we get a push. This could be a double bottom, which would be a big fat George W. We could see a nice run here. Let's see what ends up happening. SRNE possible short squeeze with positive news catalyst. 33% short float. That's high. Man. BB I'm not super worried about, so I'll pull up SRNE. They're down a little bit right now, but up 33% on the day. Looks like they're just doing a little bit of retracing, which isn't bad. That's okay. Take a peek. They might hold here at this level. It looks like it's trying to. We got some pretty long wicks underneath. So buyers are stepping back in at 1393. If they sink below this, you're going to see a retest of 1320. But I could see that. That'd be huge. Pretty smooth movement today. Very straight upward channel and then some profit taking. Hey, no problem, Bo. How have I not heard of Moderns? Oh, I don't know. That's bad. There's so many stocks on the market. I just can't keep track of all of them. It's impossible, you know. Oh man, it looks like AMC's getting ready. They're gonna retest. They're gonna retest soon. So we're gonna mark a level of resistance. We're gonna keep our focus here for just a sec. It looks like we're getting ready for a retest of this level at $19 or so. If we push 1892, I expect a very violent move to the 20 plus range again. Let's see what happens. We're gonna zoom in here. 1854. Looking pretty good. Looking good. NOKE. Looks like it's stair stepping. This could be a 4-bar play. 4-candle play. That's when you've got a large bar followed by a red candle, green candle to follow that closes at or near the same close, and then another wide bar candle that closes above that. We'll see if that comes to fruition. There are some wicks on top of these bars right here, but if this does play out, you could see another push for that 7+ range on NOKE. Let's see what ends up happening. Cost is up 420%. I looked at this earlier today. Oh, so filthy. So filthy. I can't believe that. This is so crazy. Can you just think about how crazy the market is right now, guys? This is so abnormal. You are not going to have these kind of days forever. This is not going to last forever, but it's sure cool to watch right now. I'll tell you that right now. Absolutely insane. It's been crazy. It's been crazy. GME's running again. We better take a quick peek. GME. Oh yeah. There they go. It looks like they're going to break out of this wedge formation too. Did do it. This should be a pretty hard move. We'll see. Gonna have to surpass $348 or so. They push over 348. I can see a retest of 380. I would not be surprised whatsoever. It looks like NOKE is getting ready for the next push too. Currently trading at 688. We had a wide bar candle. Oh yeah, it's getting ready for a move. 690. We got to push past this candle wick. That's going to be indicative. If we get a hard push, 693. If we touch 693, I think it'll move. Would I stay in Nokia? Nokia is a play that I could say see staying in the midterm or long term in the future. But in the short term, I'm going to lock in these profits if it ends up moving pretty hard. Just personally. EXPR is running. Man, it's so hard to keep up with all these crazy plays, guys. Yeah, 911. Oh, I hate saying that number, though. Up 200% on the day. I can't believe EXPR, man. What a crazy, crazy play. That's nuts. It looked like it was going to bleed pretty bad, but it's good to see it bounce. That's good stuff. NOKE currently trading at 690. It's hovering right now. It needs to make that push. Would you hold Naked overnight? It's risky. Naked was trading at like 30 cents before, so just be very, very careful. Express looks good. I love EXPR is running like crazy right now. Ooh, I hate that I only have $80 starting. So much stuff I want to put my money into, but can't. Your portfolio will build, man. Patience, patience, patience. Over time, you're going to end up nickel and diming the market into something absolutely beautiful. And these opportunities won't present themselves forever, but there are a lot of opportunities in the market to make money. So be patient. I do think you're going to have your time to make some good money. Please tell about MVIS. I'm assuming MVIS had a pretty hard pullback today. Yeah, it's pulling back pretty hard, but this is just a buying opportunity. This is going to give you a chance to get into the stock if you're not already in it. I think people are just taking profits right now. I'm not sweating about it at all. This is a long-term hold stock. I think it could very easily be a $20 stock at the end of the year. Naked $10? It's trading at $1.19 right now, but that'd be pretty crazy. When to sell AMC? Completely dependent on your personal preference. If you're up a decent amount on AMC and you feel comfortable taking profits, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that at all. I'm up 125%. I'm going to hold overnight because I've seen the most price action on this during the after hours and pre-market. But risk management, risk management, risk management. Be very, very, very careful. There's a lot of risk involved with trading these stocks right now. Whew. Man, what a crazy day. Currently sitting up $18,000, 44K in the account. Looking very good. And that is with a bad day with SNPW. So I am a very happy guy. I hope that you guys are all crushing as well right now. I'm going to come back to BB. Move that red line on AMC. It's scaring me. Oh, I know. Ooh, that's a dirty wick. That's ugly. That's an ugly wick. We're going to hope it holds there. It's tightening right now. So I think it's just getting ready for the next leg up. We see a tightening on price action. 1, 2, 3, 4 different contact points. And a tightening on price action here as well from the bottom. 1, 2, 3 contact points. If we connect all of them, it should be a pretty violent move if we break this top trend line. We're currently hugging closer to the top trend line than the bottom one. We'll see what ends up happening. What's that giant red candle on AMC? So this is sellers trying to push the price back down. I would honestly assume it's market makers doing a little bit of manipulation with the stock. Of course, we don't know for sure, but that is the way that it looks to me personally. It's looking good though. I mean, AMC is still looking fine. They're up a crap ton, as you can see. We're seeing some really hard pushes right now. Tightening really close on this pennant. If we break this top trend line, which we are approaching very soon here, it should be a good move. NOKE is still hovering around 688. We need that hard push. And we haven't got it yet. I want to see a push over 690. If it keeps floating like this, we're pretty likely to see a breakdown. So we need that push. BB. Looks like it broke the bottom trend line here. 2573. 2577. It might have held. It looks like it held. It's squeezing down pretty hard, though. Man, we're getting really close. We're getting close. There's a lot of anticipation in these plays right now, guys. Oh, my God. Absolutely insane. Robert, welcome, my friend. Will I keep CTRM overnight? I sold out of CTRM to get into AMC, and I'm very glad I did, personally. Cost went crazy. I know, up 400%. If I got into cost instead of CTRM, that would have been very nice, but I'm not going to be complaining whatsoever with being up money. Looks like they're halted right now. Crazy stuff. 689. Oh man, it's really trying. It's trying so hard. It's really tightening on price action. We're seeing a good channel right now. Upward movement, higher lows, higher highs. It's tightening this price action from this support level or this resistance level at 690. We need to break 690, otherwise it is likely going to break down. We're watching very close. Looks like there is some buying pressure, but we need to see that hard push. The volume needs to follow through. AMC is approaching this trend line here. BlackBerry trading at 25.71. Hugging the bottom of the trend line, but it's doing a lot of up and down bouncing right now. I anticipate you're going to see this until we get a break in either direction. Made 4,500 today. Hey, yeah, we love seeing that. Amen. I'm very happy for you, my friend. I hope you guys are all enjoying the stream. I do enjoy doing these. If you're having a good time, please drop a like. It really does help support the channel if you haven't already. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. AMC, they had a push. They had a push. We see a wide bar right here, push above the trend line. This could be a 4-bar play. So we've got the wide bar, red candle matching the high. If we see a green candle to follow, followed by a wide bar, oh, it looks like it's doing it. It's pushing. We need to push over 1875. If it pushes over 1875, it's going to run. It's getting very close. GME broke 348. Man, what a crazy day. Oh, it did it. All right, so the next level for GME, I don't have a position, but watching this, 380. That's the next level we're watching. There's not a lot of price action in between there. No levels of support or resistance. So this is uncharted territory. Oh, man. AMC's off. AMC's off. It pushed through the resistance level. It did it. 1896, 1898, $19. Volume is pushing. This is going to run. I feel good. We see a little bit of a red bar. This could be a 4-bar play. We got to see if this is a false break or not. But the volume is there. It's got the volume to back it. And it looks like NOKE pushed through as well. Oh, man. Insane. I'm loving this action. GameStop pushes. It's still running. It's still running. XSPA, more than 40 million shares were traded. Do you think that would continue? It's so hard to predict, man, because this is such abnormal trading tendency. Gosh, I'm not entirely sure. It looks like it's consolidating right now. Volume is a hard push, up 15%, but it's tough to say. I couldn't tell you without. I don't want to screw you guys, so I'm just gonna err on the side of caution and say I don't know for sure. Patty, thank you. I appreciate the donation. That means a lot to me. Really. Thumbs up to you too, my friend. And every single person that drops a donation, I take a quick poll. So here's a poll for you, Patty. Thank you very much. Good old word for the reserve. I should just quit my job at this point. Oh, man. You don't know how many times I've thought that. Man. But these days are rare. This isn't always going to happen. Having a 32% day in the market does not happen very often. This is rare. All right. Can AMC be like GME? It's possible. They've got a huge short potential. They've got a 63% short float, which is very high. NOKE is really trying to flirt above this line, but it's not getting it. Depending on if we see a push or not, I might end up selling and buying back in at a lower cost, but we're going to see. I'm going to keep this pulled up just in case, because if I can get a better cost average, I'm definitely going to take that opportunity. So I'm going to have this ready and queued by the off chance that it does end up pushing down. If we see a push over 690, I'll continue to hold. It looks like it's going to. 692. We need to push above this wick. 695. Volume. If we get the volume to follow, it should push. 93, 91, 92. AMC after hours is going to be disgusting. It'll be good. Good. I'm holding, personally. But of course, do your own due diligence, your own risk management. There is risk involved with this play. You think I should buy more NOK? Totally up to you. It has run up a lot. It's up 45% on the day. There is a chance that it does drop. I can't tell you for sure with complete certainty it's going to run, but I do have my own position established in this, and I'm not up very much yet. 1.3%. I was up earlier in the day. I could have taken profits, but I chose not to. I'm looking for a retest of $9. There's a lot of volume here, so we could see it push. Suspense is killing me on AMC. Oh, it's going nuts right now. It pushed over that. Ooh, it pushed. It pushed over this level of resistance. That's dirty. That's really dirty. Let's drop a level of resistance just to double check. But it looks like we got it. Pull this up. Looks like we broke it. 1929. We're going to need to see a wide range bar follow through with this big red bar. Otherwise, that's a false break. We'll see what ends up happening. But this is a good looking chart. George W. We've got a double bottom here. Good fat double bottom. Which is what I call a George W. bullish territory. I think this has very high potential to run. NOKE broke. It broke above this trend line, so we should see it follow through with volume. Volume's coming. It's pushing. NOKE is running. 698. Hopefully this isn't a false break, but we've got the volume to back it, so I do think you're going to see a push here with NOKE. BB. Oh, I am a bot. Thank you again. Thank you for the $5. Man, you probably donated me $100 at this point today. I absolutely 100% appreciate your time. That's insane. You're the best, man. He's an OG. I am a bot is in the Discord with us, and your presence is very highly valued. Hope everybody's been enjoying the live stream. If you have, please drop a like. I won't always have the opportunity to do this, but I enjoy doing it when I can, so that's good stuff. Cost. Cost is going nuts. Cost is insane. Oh, man, $66. That is insane. That's so crazy, guys. I can't believe that. Oh. Do I have a stream delay? No, I'm reading the comments. I'm trying to get to everybody that I can. I'm seeing, everything pop up here. I'm doing my best to keep up with everybody. I apologize. I called it on the push with NOKE. It needed to break that level. So it could have gone two ways with NOKE. If we didn't get that push over 695, you would have seen some rejection. And that's why I got ready to sell. Because if we saw that rejection, it probably would have retested 660. And I can get a better dollar cost average than 682. So if that happened, I would have took a small profit and re-entered at a lower cost. But the push happened, so that looks good. I'm very excited. Currently sitting up $835, $850, $850. We're seeing a test of $725. Gonna zoom out here and get a macroscopic view. Good fat double bottom, which is a bullish indicator. I like to see that. This could be an indicator. This could mean we see the next leg up. I like that a lot. That looks good. We're seeing a little bit of a pullback right now, but this is entering some bullish territory. Good gap still between the 15 VOM and 200 EMA. Naked. I'm so happy. Mark, I'm happy too. I hope you guys are having a great day. Naked, pulling back a little bit. Gonna draw a retracement, get an idea of where we might see this level out. Retracement looks like pullback to, if I zoom in here quick, looks like a $1.18. If we see a nice bounce, that should be the bottom, but we haven't seen it yet. There's no wick underneath here, so I'm not convinced at this moment. It looks like it might be halted too. Naked looks like it's halted, so we'll come back to that. BB. Oh man, BB is really tightening down. It's tightening down hard. It's getting ready to make a hard move. AMC is at a critical point right now. This looks like it's going to run. If we see a push over 1944, it should continue a run. NOKE, a little bit of a pullback. 704. We need a hold over $7. Some good buying pressure. We've got some wicks underneath the candles here. We need a hold over $7. If it doesn't hold over $7, I will re-enter. Gonna have it ready. 703, 704. Beat Tom. Thank you so much for the $10. I've got a rule here with live streams. Every time somebody drops a donation, I take a quick swig. So this is for you. I appreciate the $10, my friend. Thank you so much. It does mean a lot to me. If AMC doesn't get some traction soon, I'm going to throw up. I am so nervous. I feel you, man. It's crazy. This is unprecedented times. Risk involved. There's a lot of risk involved, without a doubt. It's trying really hard. It's tightening a little bit, so we're still setting higher lows and higher highs. AMC is God. Literally all my stocks are red except my meme stocks. Thoughts on dips today? CCIV, Neoplug, Snow. That is an opportunity to load the boat. Those are all good companies to hold for the long term, and I think you should take this opportunity to improve your position if you have the money and the funds to do so. All right, NOKE looks like it might be bleeding. I'm watching very, very closely. If it sets a lower low than this right here, I'm going to look for a re-entry, and I'll lock in profits. I don't want to pull the trigger yet because we are still in an upward channel. If we change this upward channel really quick, we're looking for a hold probably about here. So if we see a push down from 693, we will reassess. Randy, man, yeah, the market's been really, really red. These meme stocks are what are absolutely changing things right now. It's crazy. It's really strange times. Oh, man, L. Edgar. I appreciate that. Oh, take another shot. I appreciate the $2. That means a lot to me, my friend. Thank you. I'll take a small pull of the Woodford Reserve for my friend L. Edgar. Thank you very much. I don't want to get absolutely swifty on live stream. We're just here to have a good time. I want to be cognizant, so just small pulls. Small pulls. Okay, so NOKE did see a bounce. That's good. We're still stair-stepping higher lows. What I'm looking for here is a doji candle or a small green bar. If we get either of those, I'll have confirmation to hold. This could be the beginning of a cup and handle formation, guys. That could be a really nice cup and handle. We've got the cup right here, and if this forms a smaller dip, that'd be the handle, and that would be really, really dirty, setting us up for a good play. So what we're looking for is a hold here at 695, and if we get that, I will continue to hold my position. It's looking pretty good. What did I miss on AMC? Let's take a quick peek. It's going to retest here at 1940 soon. Oh, Robert Lasher. Gosh, you guys. Thank you for the $2, my friend. I know what you guys are trying to do. You just wanted to see me drink all this Woodford Reserve on live stream, don't you? Well, you're not going to get what you want. No, I'm just kidding. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the donation. That trick. You guys are funny. NOKE price target. It's hard to say for sure, but we do have a nice setup currently to retest some of these previous highs in that $9 range. What I'm excited about is we've got a cup and handle formation that looks like it's starting to form. This could also be a head and shoulders, though. We've got a head, shoulder, shoulder. So depending on how this plays out, I will either keep my position or sell out for a very small profit. It's going to depend a lot on what we see happen here in the next couple minutes. So I'm going to watch this pretty closely. AMC is still looking pretty good. It's getting ready to retest this 1940. I'm going to change AMC over to this screen. I feel pretty comfortable with BB. I'm going to put BB here. I'm going to pull this trade review. Oh, not review. Trade window. Where did that go? Oh, here it is, yeah. All right. We're going to take this and place it right here. Just so that I've got it ready just in case. 693, 692, it needs to hold there. If it doesn't hold, that could be pretty brutal. If it doesn't hold, I will take profits and reestablish it at a later point. But if it does hold, this is going to be a really dirty cup and handle. So I'm watching for a break. Oh, Coach TV, thank you, my friend. Thanks for the $2. That means a lot. I appreciate it. Cheers to that. What does retest mean? Retest means that you're coming up to a prior level of support or resistance, and you're looking for a bounce or a push through. So in this instance, we're having a retest of this level of prior resistance, which is now an acting level of support at 690, right? So if we come here, you can see this is an acting level of support. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different candle wicks, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Very significant level. And if we break under that, I expect a very, very hard push. So that's why I'm watching it very closely. I'm sorry if I'm missing any comments on here. Oliver Jones, you're a legend, man. I appreciate that. I'm watching very closely on NOKE. If it breaks below, I'm going to re-enter at a better dollar cost average and take a small profit. BB looks pretty good. AMC is still running. It's on a nice upward channel right now. What is going to happen to AMC after today? I think it's going to keep running personally. All right, it's selling. Out. Took a small profit. We'll see what we ended up closing at, but I'm looking to reestablish at a better position. NOKE. We'll look at history. That should be a better indicator. Or orders. So orders. We see sell on NOKE at 687. Turned a very small profit, but a profit is a profit nonetheless. So we're going to be looking to reestablish our position in NOKE. Depending on when we see this reach a bottom. I don't know if we've reached it yet. I may have prematurely sold, but if I did, I will simply buy back in and ride the next wave up. So, oh man, I forgot to write. I'm drinking Jack Daniels too. That's what I like to see, man. Good stuff. I suppose that means I gotta take another rip, huh? Cheers to that, my friend. So we did see a bounce off of 683 here, but I'm not going to risk my portfolio by holding on in a situation where it could bleed. I'd rather take a small profit and come back in, which is what I plan on doing now. So NOKE looks like it is going to keep running. This does look like a beginning of a cup and handle, so I will buy back in. I would much rather be very cautious and make sure that I'm not hitting this in a bad way than get hit pretty hard. So preview, we'll see what this comes out to. All right. So we're going to wait for the best possible entry point. I'm looking for 690. WSB runs the stocks after hours. Oh, big time. It's filthy. Bullish records. KX Rose, welcome. KX Rose is an OG over the Discord. Thank you so much for the $5 donation. I appreciate that. As always, I take a poll for everyone that donates. It means a lot to me, my friend. So it looks like this may be... It may keep bleeding. We're going to see. I don't want to pull the trigger yet. I haven't seen any confirmation to me that says that this is going to be a trend reversal. We'll check out CTRM quick. I know that you guys keep asking. CTRM's running. I don't know if I want to get into that, but it is moving pretty hard. I'll watch it. I'll watch it very closely. Buy. Order type, market, preview. Oh, it's got to be a limit order. I'm going to stick with NOKE, personally. All right. Bio, please push hard. I wouldn't mind that at all. I see a lot of buying pressure here. There's some long wicks underneath the candles, so I'm going to pull the trigger. 690. Stop loss is going to be 680. That'll be where I take a loss if I end up taking one. We're going to set up a new trade. Take a quick peek at BB. Oh, that's CTRM. Just kidding. I thought that was AMC. I got really excited. So NOKE will come back. Action. Did my order fill? I don't think it filled yet. Orders. Filled at 690. Okay. Action. Sell. So I'm going to open a new trade window because it doesn't look like that's updated yet. But trade, we'll click on NOKE. It hasn't updated in my portfolio. So once it does, we will be able to watch this closely. But it does look like it's beginning the next push. 693. 694. I'm 100% locking in profits and buying it a little bit higher because it mitigates my risk. I don't want to get into this and get smoked. Wall Street's saying XSPA is the next squeeze. Do you believe that? I can see it. If they've got a lot of short volume, it's 100% possible. I would not be surprised at all. I don't know why this isn't updating. It says that it filled, right? Orders. Yeah, filled at 690. And I think this, yeah, buy 2000 at 690. We'll see how this ends up playing out. Oh, there we go. Now we're cooking. Now it's back. So I'll set 2000 and just have this ready by the off chance that we see some price rejection. But it looks like we've got some strong buying pressure now. This is the beginning of a cup and handle formation. It looks very bullish. I like this a lot. BB is bleeding a little bit. Up $1,500, 14%. AMC, very closely retesting this 18.95, push 19 bucks. We're looking for a test of 19.25. You got AMC on Cash App? Money. You're looking good. I'm cracking up. Caster Maritime moved. Did it? Oh, so many stocks are going absolutely insane today. Jeez. How's Naked looking, by the way? It's looking close to retesting. 143. Very close. Very close. Very close. GME? Is GME going nuts right now or what? Oh yeah. It's getting ready. If we see a push over 350, it's going to retest this high. We saw a false break. It came back down, but it's retesting. It's a sign of strong buying. Volume is starting to push too. A lot of green bars. That looks promising. It says that I purchased NOKE at 694, which is confusing because it said that I filled it at 690. So I'm not sure what that means, but we'll take it for what it is. Watching close. BB is breaking down a little bit. NOKE. How oversold is BB right now? Very oversold. I think this is going to be an opportunity to get in cheaper. So I am going to double down on BlackBerry, and I'm going to watch for a bottom out, and I'm going to buy a couple more shares. I will have 200 shares locked and loaded for when we see the bottom out here. My dollar cost average is 22.16. So when I see a bottom on this, I'm going to add to my position. We haven't seen it yet. Very, very oversold. It's 18 on the RSI currently. Sorry to ask again. You're going to hold overnight by chance. Think it'll climb in after hours. AMC, I 100% plan on holding overnight. BlackBerry and NOKE, I will reassess. Oh, man, we saw a push down. Shoot, I missed that move. Oh, crap. I wasn't ready. Down 440 bucks. I wasn't watching. Man. Currently down 450 on this. We're looking for a bounce. If we don't see a bounce off of 670 and it continues to bleed, I gotta cut it. But I am going to buy into BB at the meantime because it does look like we found a bottom here. I'm gonna buy 200 shares, likely, maybe 100. Let's take a quick peek at what that comes out to. Preview. 50. Okay. Shoot, NOKE is bleeding. Oh man, I gotta cut it. I wish I'd caught that. Unless we see a bounce here, but I'm not seeing it. We need buyers to step back in. I do plan on going live in the morning. Thank you, Edgar. I appreciate that. I'll take a pull for you, my friend. Whoo! All right, we did see a bounce. So maybe it's a good thing I didn't sell. I am going to buy more BB. 80 shares at market. Preview. Place. So I averaged up a little bit with BB. I think that was extremely oversold territory. I'm going to be watching this for the next 20 minutes and see if we can get a little bit of return on that. But I do plan on closing out NOKE and BB likely today. I will hold AMC overnight. We will end up deciding. I can make trades in the after hours, so if I have to, I will do that. Sell NOKE. I'll reassess. We'll see how it ends up looking, but it does look like we've got some pretty strong buying pressure. I'm going to take a look at StockBot and look at the most popular stocks right now. If NOKE is still on the top, oh, Naked's on the top. AMC, GME, SPY, NOKE, COS, BB. Man, this is crazy. Naked is going insane, huh? Did Fidelity log me out? Oh, no, it didn't. All right, so it does look like my order on BB is panning out pretty well so far. I'm going to take a look at my orders and see what I placed that at. And that did get filled at $23.91. So we have gotten a return on that investment. You may need to get more whiskey this evening if you're going live in the morning. You're not wrong, man. You're not wrong at all. And luckily, I've actually got some Kraken. It's a very good rum. I'll likely dig into that in the next coming day. Can I look up BNGO? Yes, I sure can. I'll change it over to the AMC screen. BNGO is in a buy zone. Big time. I can see this being a $20 stock in a month. Take opportunities like this and buy. Don't be scared of the dip. You want to buy the dips and sell the rips. That's my personal opinion. Do I think AMC is the next GME? It has the most potential to be. I think AMC has a huge amount of short volume. It's got about 63% short volume, and we've seen a huge run. I mean, it's up 263% right now. Keep in mind, GameStop, when it had this huge run-up, was a $20 stock. Brett Hayes, this has been the best quarantine of my life. Cheers. Oh, man. You already know. We get a comment like that, we got to take a poll. And Brett Hayes, if your wife is listening, tell her that I said I'm making you a bunch of money. Life is good. Good stuff. COS down $15 in 5 minutes. Let's take a quick peek. Oh man, yeah, it's pulling back pretty hard. That's gnarly. Is MVIS doing well right now? They're down a little bit, but MVIS is entering a buy zone. This is going to be a good buying opportunity for the future. Yeah, it's selling off hard, but I'm going to take advantage of this. I'll tell you that right now. NOKE looks like it's setting up for a 4-bar play. Big bar, small sell-off. If we get a wide range bar here, that could look very, very mean. I'm excited for that. I'm getting a phone call, guys. Let me just get this real quick. Hello? This is. Okay. Oh yeah, I've got a couple. I've got about 20 copies, so I must have just left one out. How would you like me to get that to you? 406. Shoot. I think it's. I can't remember the name. You stopped by it earlier. To sign the DA71. All right, sounds good. Thank you. All right. That was a first sergeant. I had some stuff, some paperwork that they need. So my apologies on that. All right. No data available for AMC. What? What's going on here? Why can't I see this? Donna, thank you for the $4. Should I buy more AMC? Risk involved. Risky play. Personally, it's all up to you on whether or not you're willing to risk it for the biscuit to say. I plan on holding AMC into the after hours and into tomorrow personally, but it's all about your risk assessment. Personally, I think if you do want to buy into AMC, a pullback to the $14 and $50 range is probably your best bet. Personally, if you were in the 4s and 5s, the risk is very low for you. If you got in the 8s, 9s, 10s, 11s, 12s, a little higher risk. All right, we can hear you. You can hear everything. We can hear the convo. Oh, I know. It wasn't a robo scammer. It was a situation. They just need some paperwork from me. Thank you, Randy. I appreciate you saying that. I will be careful about that. That's a good thing to keep in mind. I didn't know that. Okay. Should I sell BB and buy naked? Naked has run up a lot. I just tread very, very lightly. There's risk involved here. It is pulling back a little bit, so if you can buy into this pullback, we got to watch how the retracement comes out. So that's what I think right now. Is there anything good to buy into right now and hold overnight? Most of the plays that I'm in right now have a very high amount of risk. So just be very, very cautious. I'm watching all these plays very closely. I'm watching them literally in real time just to make sure that we don't see any harsh pullbacks that are going to absolutely demolish my account. So I think AMC is probably the safest. But there's risk involved with every single one, so just be very, very cautious. Make sure you're satisfied with the fact that you may lose money if you decide to get into these plays. That's all I have to say about that. Is AMC facing resistance? It is. We had a double top here. So it topped out at $19.25, again at $19.25. But I do think this is going to run in the after hours. And we'll stream for a little while here in the after hours just so you guys can keep up. But I am going to keep doing this for you. I think it's going to run. I mean, if we look at the 2-day chart here, we can see it ran in the after hours and the pre-market today. And I've got a lot of faith. I think it's going to. There's a lot of people that have interest in this stock. Ooh, we got a big wide range candle right here. You should do these streams every day if you don't already. They're really fun and informative. I will do them as much as I can. I do have work. I work full time. I am active duty. I'm just currently on a quarantine. So because of that, I'm locked in my room and I have a lot of free time. And I just want to take care of you guys as much as I can. Randy says, I really like you, brother. I want to see you have a great career. I watch you a lot, and you're going to do a great thing, my friend. I appreciate that for sure. And, you know, I understand the reality for sure. You know, being in the Army, being an officer, there is things that I have to be careful about on the internet, and that's why I try not to swear. I try to keep things pretty family-friendly and just give the best information that I can. But I do understand what you're saying, and I appreciate you bringing that to my attention for sure. How long will all this Reddit stuff go on for, Trey? I wanted to actually make some decent plays. It's really hard to say. I think in the future you're likely to see the SEC make some new guidelines regarding what is allowable and what isn't. And this is probably going to be some red lines for sure. Entry point for naked? It looks like it might be, but all my dry powder is currently used. I am not going to get a position in this. I'm sitting up pretty decent on the day, and I don't want to dip my toes into too many different things. But naked is pulling back pretty hard. It does look like an opportunity. I'm sitting in BB. I feel pretty good about where we got in. Slick G said, should I buy NOKE? My funds will only be available till tomorrow morning. That's when I'll be able to make any plays. I'm pretty much late in everything else. Thank you for the $5, by the way. It really does mean a lot to me. I'm not going to take a pull. I've had quite a few. I'm going to be honest. But I just want to say, if you want to get in the NOKE, I think there's a decent amount of risk involved. It is up 45% of the day. You may see a pullback. We don't know how long this play is going to last. It has a lot of pretty choppy price action. I'm watching very closely, to be honest. I'm currently down a little bit on this, right? I'm down $200, so I'm looking at making a small profit and then probably exiting. But I will be watching this in the after hours and likely executing a trade if it comes down to it. So for whatever reason with Fidelity, when I have to place an after hours order, I have to go onto their website and I can't place it on the regular Fidelity Pro application. There's probably a way that I can activate this, but I don't have it set up yet. So I am going to pull up Fidelity's website and have this set up just in case I need to place an aftermarket order in the future here. So I've got that set up. We're still watching. It's holding very well at 686. I should have waited for a pullback on NOKE, but I don't feel too bad about that yet. AMC is looking like it's going to retest here that previous high. I think it's going to run in the after hours. I feel pretty good. Can you quit the army and go full-time daily live podcast from everyone? Raj, it's not that simple. I actually really enjoy what I do in the Army. It's a lot of fun. There are times for sure when the Army is frustrating, but I do genuinely enjoy my job, and I'm excited to be an active duty officer in the Air Defense Artillery segment and branch for sure. My easy answer for you is no. It's not that easy for me to do. You know, is it possible? Yes. I'll give you guys updates, but I want to stay pretty neutral on that right now. That's not something that I plan on doing. Please explain the $350. Is GME up to 350? 338? Okay. I'm up 20K on AMC, correct. $22,000. And it's moving right now. Oh, BB's moving? NOKE is trading pretty sideways. We'll come back to AMC. AMC is up. It's moving up to 1887. We should see a retest here pretty soon. That's an ugly... Oh, that's ugly. I don't like that long wick. That scares me a little bit. Trenton, thank you for the $5, my friend. Just returned from 88 deployment. Good luck in Bullock. I'm quarantined as well, suffering from FOMO. I feel that. Congrats, though, Lieutenant. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that a lot. That means a lot to me. It's been a lot of fun. I definitely enjoy Bullock. I mean, quarantine is what it is, but we have a lot of fun investing in the market, and we will keep doing what we're doing. June Sun, thank you for the $5. That means a lot to me. Honestly, this is crazy. This is crazy. Cheers for your service, brother. Thanks for this live stream. Of course, my friend. I do what I can, and I genuinely enjoy what we're doing. So I will keep you guys in the loop, and we'll keep making some money here. I am expecting someone to come to the room here really quick, so if that does end up happening, I will step away from the computer for just a couple of minutes, but I will be back. So the live stream will continue, but I will have to take care of some stuff, so just to let you know, that is going to end up coming soon. Do I recommend market over limit orders? It depends on your strategy. So if you want to get into a stock with a market order, and I'm going to pull up really quick a trade tab here just in case I need to get out of NOKE because it is bleeding a little bit. I am down $800 in NOKE. That's a little bit of a bleeder. That doesn't look great. I'll get back to your question in a second. I'm going to watch this very closely. Oh, I said it's at 20,000. My bad. Preview. We're looking for a bounce. Otherwise, this is going to be really nasty. I'm out. That's enough for me. I'll take my loss. That was a pretty bad loss. I was down about 6%, $800 on that. But I would much rather lose a little less money than if I held and it just keeps bleeding. The huge insta dips are usually because of options being exercised. I feel that for sure. That makes sense. Thank you also, Rainer, to the donation. Intervals, thank you for the donation. That means a lot to me. I appreciate it a lot. I will look to re-enter NOKE, possibly. I'm going to see how much this ends up bleeding. It's ripping down pretty bad right now. I want to cut my losses while they're small, and I can capitalize on the wins. Are you familiar with the company Sagandis? I am not. I'm going to be honest. Brett Hayes, thank you again for $5. I appreciate that. Hey, Trey, you ever flown on a C5 Galaxy? I used to fly them. Retired flight engineer. I have not. That's cool. USAF aim high. My girlfriend is airborne. She went out to Fort Benning and got her wings, which is pretty cool. I will be heading out to Fort Bragg here in June, so likely I will end up going out to airborne school sometime then, but I will keep you guys updated as things do change. So, no, I have not, but that's cool, man. Thanks for sharing that. Buy AMC on live air. I have bought AMC on live air already, actually. I had a position, dollar cost average at about 507, and I have averaged up to 821. So my total position in this is worth $40,000. I've got a lot of money in AMC right now. Watching NOKE right now, I might end up getting back into this, but I'm going to watch closely. Sucking these nuts. Just do it. You're funny. You're funny. NOKE running after hours. I believe it. I'm just gonna get in when it's a cheaper price. I don't like bleeding that much. I'd rather get in and leave. You know, I can always get back into the play instead of just letting it bleed. That's just my personal opinion. I will watch in the after hours though. It does look like it's coming back up. Currently sitting at $44,000, up 18,000. Man, yeah, I know. AMC's tough. Those are some ugly wicks. I don't like to see that at all. Ooh, man. Ugly. All right, NOKE. I don't want to buy in at 660. I want to get a little lower than that. Order type. Market. Preview. 2000. If we can get this at 640, I'd feel pretty good. I want to watch for a pullback. I don't think so. I think that's a little bit of market manipulation. Those wicks, don't be fooled. This is people trying to scare you out of your money, in my opinion. I do think AMC is going to run like GME did. Buy AMC before closure. Should I get more money into AMC? I don't know. Buy Express. I don't know what Express is looking like right now. NOKE really hasn't run too much. AMC is going to run after hours. I agree. I 100% agree. Would you suggest GTC sell limit on AMC? It depends on what you're looking for, man. I mean, like, if you want to, if you're happy with where you're at right now, I'd take profits, but I'm going to continue to hold. These long, nasty wicks. So market manipulation essentially is the market makers or the people that control the stock price. I'll be right back. All right. Hello.
Hi, man.
Sorry for the mix-up with the orders.
Oh, you're good. I was like, I got page 1 and 3.
Yeah, I know. So I printed these kind of goofy. I don't know how it came out this way, but they printed double-sided. But they're all here.
Yeah.
So we've got 1, 2, and I think, yeah, so that looks right. I'll give you this copy right here. This one I know is good. I tried getting all these papers set up good, but somehow printed them double-sided, which is just genius.
Well,
Makes a lot of sense.
It don't matter, but when you go to copy it,
Right, no, I get it.
then people don't realize it.
So you can double check that just to verify, but that looks like it should be good.
Oh, no. You National Guard?
I am active duty. You might need this page as well.
Yeah, that's the stuff I'm looking for right here.
Gotcha. A, B, C, D.
Yep, that's order. There we go. Let's see.
It's just printing the same thing on both sides. I don't know how I did that, but
Can I see real quick?
yeah, no problem.
Yep, is this an amendment?
I don't think so.
This is an amendment. I'll take them in case I don't want to.
Okay. So M N O. I probably printed these out goofy, but I definitely have them, I swear.
Right there it is.
All right, there we go. It works out in the end. Right. I know, they're goofy. I printed them weird for sure. I apologize. Thank you. All right. Cool. You need anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. Thank you very much, sir, Mel. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too.
All right, guys, I'm back. I apologize for leaving there for a sec. I had some stuff I had to take care of for the Army. Okay. 660, 659, 63. I'm going to place it and watch in the after hours. We're going to see what happens. 259. Let's see what it ended up filling at. Filled at 660.99. Buy Nokia. I bought it. We're in. We bought it 660. It filled at 660. So currently sitting at 664. Does look like it's moving a little bit. BB is up. Oh, look at that. AMC pushed through 1925. That's good. We're currently in the after hours. So this is uncharted territory. We're going to see what ends up happening. I do think now that these aren't going to be able to be shorted as heavily, this should be pretty solid. AMC popcorn and AMD chips for the win. Money. Oh, man. I'm excited. We should see. Let's see what AMC does. We're officially in the after hours, guys. Oh, it looks like NOKE is starting to move. So is BB. So is AMC. I have the Fidelity after hours trading ready if I have to. So I will have that pulled up just by the off chance that I do have to sell. Just so you guys know. NOKE is up to 680, 82. I just want to confirm that my trade did fill. It does say it filled at 660, so it is just waiting to update here. But we are looking pretty good. We finished the day up $21,000, up to 46K in the portfolio. AMC currently trading at 1956. Great close, up 301% on the day. Look up Sens. I have covered Sens in the past, and I actually don't mind Sens at all. And it does look like it's beginning to run here in the after hours. They got beat up today, but this is a good midterm hold in my opinion. We'll look at the charts quick. Doesn't look bad. They're just retracing a little bit. Pulled back. We had some profit taking so that people could get into some crazy plays. Pull this down. Holding really well at the 61.8%. That's a good buy-in zone. 240. If you want to get into Sens, 240 is the spot. We're going to change it back to BB so I can keep up to date with everything that's happening. I want to watch this stuff very closely since I do have some money in the game here. 25.10. We'll change this to a 1 minute. 1922. NOKE is looking pretty good so far in the after hours. 689. I got it at 670, I think. Double check. Don't see my position right now. 660 actually. Dang, that looks pretty good. NOKE. So this is a wash sale. The reason it says 706 is because it was a wash. That'd be to make up my overall losses that I saw in that last L on the day. So in order to break even, I need to hit at least 707 since I did take a pretty decent loss with that sell. AMC is currently seeing a little bit of a sell-off here. Was that a brass at your door? No. So I had some forms that I had to give my orders. They were missing a page, so I had a sergeant first class come to the door just to get my orders. I'm not allowed to leave, so since I'm on quarantine, she came to me. I gave her my orders, and we're good to go. So push AMC to 888888. EXPR. We'll take a quick peek at EXPR. Looks like it's beginning to run in the after hours. 940. Closed at 850. Looks pretty good. Bio tomorrow. I don't mind bio whatsoever. I think this is a great midterm hold. And somebody asked in the comments, midterm hold, what does that mean? What I mean by midterm hold is 1 to 3 to 4 months. And I can see it continuing to run for quite some time. Bio's not popping up for whatever reason. Fidelity's being goofy. I think it's because of all this crazy stuff happening in the market right now. AMC, change it back. Man, everything's being so goofy. Bio. All right, there we go. Bio's currently trading at $1.21, which is a good entry point. I've done a retracement on that in the past, and that is a buy zone. It retraces really well to the 63% mark. So if you can get in at that point, I think you're going to do really well. NOKE currently trading at 679, 680. Going to see if we can pull up AMC again. I don't know why it's not loading. We'll look at Naked and then pull back up AMC. There we go. Currently trading at 1921. It does look like it's beginning some movement here in the after hours. 1850. This being very volatile for sure. 1920. Look at Express. We'll take a quick look. EXPR. Moving in the after hours. It seems like the trend, guys. Seriously, it's crazy. BB changes to the 1 minute chart. BB is also moving here in the after hours. It looks like 25.51, close at 25.10, 25.64, 66, 67. I'm telling you, these plays look like they're going to move in the after hours. I'm pretty excited. Select today, 1 minute. Oh yeah, BB's getting ready to do something nasty. I'm very excited. EXPR, I did cover EXPR. It looks like it broke down through the retracement, but it is coming back up. So watch for a push over $9.82. If we see a push over $9.82, it should start to run again. I expect that if you see this to run, it should be in the after hours. 1 minute chart on BB. I don't know why this isn't loading. Fidelity is doing some goofy stuff, guys. It's being pretty goofy. NOKE, currently at 685. I bought it at 660. In order to break even, I got to hit 706. Hitting a pretty strong level of resistance right now. Check IDEX, I sure can. 414, it had a little bit of a pullback, not bad. What do I think about Genius run? Thank you, Donna, for the donation. I appreciate that a lot. We'll take a look at Genius. Not pulling up. Brokerage accounts are being pretty goofy today. I think it's because of all this crazy volume and stuff happening. So I'm going to load up AMC, which is also not loading. Genius. There we go. So it's pulling back a little bit in the after hours, which could present a buying opportunity, but there's a lot of risk involved. This is uncharted territory. It was up 81% today. So be very, very, very cautious getting into this. Watch for a bottom out. Watch for a reversal. I think if you see a reversal, you'll likely see it happen right around here. We've got 1, 2, 3 different candle wicks touching at 272. So watch for that. That seems like a very significant level. We come back to AMC so I can keep an eye on this. Currently trading at $18.58. Closed at $19.90, so it is down a little bit. Very volatile stock. It swings up and down about $1 very easily right now. BB is killing it in the after hours though. Up to 26.55. It looks like we may have a retest here of these previous highs. AMC volume is low. Yeah, in the after hours, it's definitely low. I agree with that. Come on, pull up the 1 minute chart on BB. Why are you doing this to me? Come on, baby. I do have long-term stocks. Anuv is a long-term stock for me. MVIS is a long-term stock for me. CLWD midterm, and I do plan on increasing my overall stake in MVIS in the future again. I did have a nice solid stake in MVIS. Made the mistake of selling out for some other plays, but it is what it is. I'll get back into it. We did have a nice pullback today, so that should present an opportunity to improve my position in the stock here in the future. This tab is not loading very well. We're going to pull up a different stock and then come back to BB and see if it fixes itself. I may just need to open a new chart. I'm telling you, all the brokerage accounts right now are being really, really goofy because of all this crazy volume that's pumping in stocks. AMC on 16. It's moving really volatile right now, but I'm not stressing yet. I'm holding my AMC. It's likely we're seeing this pullback because of the lower volume, and there may be some profit taking. I'm not entirely sure. If we look at the last 2 days, it didn't see the pullback in the last 2 days, but I think GME might have seen some pretty similar price action. So we'll pull up GME. Man, this is being pretty slow. It's being kind of goofy. Yeah, I'm not sure why the brokerage accounts are being so weird right now. I'm gonna be honest. This is kind of strange, but things aren't loading for me right now. They're not loading whatsoever. Huh. I don't know what's going on, guys. The gamma squeeze is coming. I agree. AMC is going down because some people probably have to sell them at $19 to $20, but people will buy a lot as it gets more popular. This just started really hitting today, I think. I mean, up 300%. I think there's, it feels weird to say that I think there's more upside, but I feel like there's still more upside. For sure. Oh, what is happening with this brokerage? It's not loading anything. Everything's being goofy. Come on, load, please. Currently trading at 1650. BB is down 5%. NOKE is down about 2%. I wish that these would load. Why is this not loading? This is doing some goofy stuff, guys. Come on. Don't be scared of the dips. That's all that I have to say. Oh, what is going on? My brokerage account is crashing. It's not loading anything. The only thing that's working right now is NOKE, which is absolutely getting smoked. I don't know what's going on. 16 bucks. NOKE is absolutely crushed. Oh man, that's ugly. Come on, I really need these to load. I don't know what's going on, guys, but my brokerage account's not working, so I'm gonna probably have to log out. Do you guys have any last minute questions? I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. That's probably where I'm gonna cut it since things are not working right now. This doesn't make sense for me to continue just so you can look at a blank screen. The simulation is crashing. Oh man, go check on Yahoo Finance and you can follow the after hours if this doesn't work. Yeah, I definitely will, for sure. We have been streaming for about 2 hours and I streamed for about 2.5 hours earlier, so I'm gonna probably call it. Any last minute things? I prefer market orders in real time. Limit orders if you're not by your computer. That's me personally. I do think AMC will pop back up. I'm still holding it. I'm going to call this stream, though. That's going to be it for me. I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. I plan on putting out a couple of videos later tonight. I want to get some food. We have been streaming for quite a while, but that is what I'm going to call this live stream. So I'm going to cut it, and I hope you guys enjoyed everything here today. Thank you for watching. It really does mean a lot. Please drop a like if you have some extra time. It really does help support the channel. And that is what I have for everybody here today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Peace.